Space. The final frontier. Except, you see, I've seen it all. At least that is in the Kerbal System. It's finally time that I expand my horizons. To boldly go where I've never... blah 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 blah. Today I'm gonna try to go interstellar. With only ion engines, cause that sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Let's get into it. To start with, what interstellar mod have I actually installed? Well, just based on the title, you've probably guessed it by now. It's the Kcalbeloh, however you pronounce that, system mod. Wait, hold on a second. It's literally just black hole spelled backwards. Bruh. Which adds in, you guessed it, a black hole.
Wow.
Which is also orbited by 3 different star systems and many different planets, including my favorite, Frank Symmetra. What has he got? Now, I know what you're thinking. If you played this mod before, doesn't it have wormholes? Well, yes, normally it does, but they, went the way of Dres. Also, don't mind this planet over here, it's a new one that I added. Anyways, I'm gonna do something a little different here, cause my videos have been getting way too long recently. I mean, just look at this. And cut directly to the launch of the Delta Yeet. Called that because, well, we're using an excessive amount of Delta V to just yeet a kerbal into the interstellar void. But we won't just be doing that on our own. You see, I've enlisted the help of my greatest adversary in the last video, Kerbal, whose gravity we will use to perform a slingshot maneuver at an extremely close periapsis to achieve a higher interstellar velocity. But first, we have to wait approximately 50 years.
Dagnabbit! I can't believe it's really happened. I'm the first Kerbal on my way to another star system. I can't wait for the epic journey that lies ahead. Another beautiful day of staring out into space, watching eagerly as Kerbal recedes further and further from view. It must be exceptionally dark and lonely out in interstellar space. This is taking a very long time. I've been on long journeys to other planets before, but I've always had others to keep me company. I'm starting to regret my decisions. Kerbal is nothing more than a very bright star in the sky now, and we've still got over a decade to go until aphelion. Is this really all that awaits me for the foreseeable future? I miss Kerbin dearly. In fact, I miss the whole solar system. I'd rather be stranded alone on Eeloo than be in here. I've looked over and read every single thing in this wretched capsule 10,000 times. All I can do now is look out the window. I want to go home, but there's nothing I can do. I've lost contact with KSC for the moment anyways. After 20 years, I've reached aphelion, 300 million kilometers away from Kerbal, but none of it matters. I'm lost. This is all meaningless. I am broken. There is no hope. I embarked on a journey like no other, and I've only been rewarded with suffering and isolation. The universe is a cruel and unjust place. Send help, send help, send help. I want out of this tin. Can I want out? I want out, I want out, I want out, I want out. Another brilliant day in the capsule.
Now, here comes the difficult part, actually lining up the orbital inclination with the black hole. I originally tried to do this by using a dual gravity assist on a reconnaissance mission, but this ended up not being enough. So instead, I'd just gone out to about where Nidon would be if I had OPM installed. Once I'm at apoapsis, I then circularized the orbit somewhat to allow myself to get below Kerbal, to then reduce my periapsis to just a few thousand kilometers, which should align me in about the correct plane and angle to just burn and accelerate off in the correct direction. Oh yeah, and I'm also using the persistent thrust mod to allow myself to finish this mission before my 40th birthday. It also allows me to use a quote-unquote exploit concerning heating and time warp, which basically makes my craft immune to heat when I'm in any time warp from 5 to 100 times. Don't go to 1,000 times though, or... Yeah. Now, the most difficult part of this mission was actually choosing the right time to start the burn, as the trajectory would either shoot too high or too low if I started too early or too late. Also, the inclination had to be quite precise, and this combination of factors led to me having to do the last 20 years of time warping all over again to fix it. At long last, though, while listening to Here I Go Again, I eventually got the correct trajectory.
Though I keep searching for an answer, I never seem to find what I'm looking for. Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on, 'cause I know it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. I'm just another heart in need of rescue, waiting on love's sweet charity. And I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days, 'cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known.
And after jumping through hyperspace, my trajectory looked like this. Yeah, that ain't gonna work now, isn't it? So, I made a small adjustment and tried again. And again.
No!
And again. Wait, we actually got something kinda good this time. Huh. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I originally wanted to land this capsule on a habitable planet somewhere, but I was unable to even do a
Stellar gravity assist.
for the life of me. So, let's just drop into the black hole for the meme. Actually, you know what? No. I ain't giving up. Mama didn't raise no quitter. Instead, let's try the stellar gravity assist again, but this time only use it to correct our inclination, and then encounter it again some 1,000 years later. I'm sure Sugar Herman is 100% okay with another millennium of space travel. After a 10,000 meter per second insertion burn and a stellar gravity assist to change our inclination, we finally made our way to our destination, Eiffel. Anyways, the first attempt to reach Eiffel ended in me careening towards it at 20 kilometers per second because I had not yet corrected my inclination. But on the second attempt, we made our way there and prepared to land, during an eclipse of all times. I mean, would you just look at this though? Like, this is truly something to behold. Anyways, sit back and enjoy the landing. What a beautiful place this is. I'd say the 1400-year journey and the frustration of getting the trajectory exactly right was all worth it in the end. What about you, Sugar Kerman?
I hate you.